Hello and welcome to this demonstration video for Explaindio Video FX. During this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use this software to apply all of these different video effects to your video file. Okay, so once you have the software opened up like I do right here, the first thing we need to do is we need to actually upload our video into the software. So we can either drag it and drop it inside of the box here. We can click here inside of this box to open our file, or we have this button at the top here to open our video file. So I'm going to click on Open Video. Next, I'm going to start with my theme park sample that we have here. I'm going to open that up. And once that gets imported into the software, we can see that we now have this play option here where we can actually watch the video itself inside of the software and see what it looks like. So as you can see right now, I have a colorful theme park video of someone going up a roller coaster. So let's start off by using a few of the options that we have here. For one, we can make this even more colorful by adding the cartoon option. So I'm simply going to click on cartoon, and when I do that, we can see an example of what that will look like if I were to apply that effect to my video. So we can see it looks very cartoony. All the different colors have changed a little bit, and it almost looks like a comic book. So if we wanted to use this, what I could do is click on Apply Effect, and when I do that, the software, as we can see right now, it's going to go out there and it's going to start applying that cartoon effect to my video. We have a nice little countdown timer here to show us how much time is left, and of course we can cancel this at any time if we were to change our mind. Now once that is finished applying that cartoon effect to our video, it now takes us back to our home screen here where we can now watch our video again, except this time it has the effect applied to our video. Okay, so it looks pretty cartoony, and like I mentioned earlier, it looks almost like a comic book or something like that. Now if you change your mind and you want to remove that effect that you just added, all you have to do is click on Undo Cartoon. In my case, it will say undo and then the name of the effect that you have chosen, and it will take us back to our original video. And if you want to put it back on there, all you have to do is click on Redo Cartoon, and it's going to apply it just like that. Now if you are satisfied with the final video that we have here, all you have to do is click on Save Video, and it's going to pop up with a box here that allows you to save the video to your computer anywhere that you would like in MP4 format. Okay, so pretty simple, pretty easy to use. Now let's say that we don't like the cartoon, and let's say we would like to go the opposite way and make it darker. So I'm going to hit Undo Cartoon and go back to my original video. Next, I'm going to click on Black and White, and as we can see, we get our preview here, and now our entire video is black and white. So I'm going to click on Apply Effect. Once again, the software is going to apply that black and white effect for us, and once that is finished, we now have our black and white video. But we can even take this a step further. We can apply multiple effects to one single video. It doesn't have to be just one effect per video. So now that we have our black and white, I can also add anything else I would like to this video. So let's scroll down here. You can see all the many different effects that we have that you can choose from. And let's try adding a sketch to this video as well. So now we can see a preview of what it looks like. But for this individual effect here, each effect has a different set of controls depending on what the effect is. So for this one, we can adjust the sharpness, the contrast, and the brightness. And as I adjust these, we can see that our live preview is actually updating live as I adjust these sliders. So we can begin to adjust these to find the perfect formula that we like for the effect that we are using. So I'm going to lower my brightness a little bit, and then I'm going to click on Apply Effect one more time. And once that is finished, we now have our video preview of the sketch feature along with the black and white, and we can see it looks pretty cool. It looks like a pencil sketch, except it's in video format. So that's pretty sweet, and now that we have two different effects applied to one single video, we can still undo both of those effects. So right now I can click on Undo Sketch, and when I do that, it takes us back to just our black and white. Now I can either redo the sketch again or undo the black and white and then go back to the original video. So I'm going to redo the black and white, and I'm going to redo the sketch, And again, if you are satisfied, just click on Save Video. We are going to call this one Sketch, and I'm just going to save it to my desktop and click on Save. The software is going to let us know that it was saved to my desktop, and now we have this video here that we can watch, and I can go ahead and open that video up and bring it over here and play it, and we can see it looks the exact same way that it looked inside of the software. Okay, so I'm going to close out of that. We have all kinds of different effects that we can choose from, and I'm actually going to show you another video with a different effect, which is going to be the green screen effect. So I'm going to click on Open Video to go ahead and open a new video. I'm going to click on my green screen footage here and click on Open. Software is going to load that up for us. And now we have just a sample video here of some green screen footage, and I would like to take out the background and put my own image. So I'm going to pause this. We are going to click on green screen, and then we have a bunch of different options here to affect the way that this looks. Okay, so the very first thing we need to choose is a background video or an image. Now this is going to be what the software puts in the background in place of the green screen. So for my case, I just have a nice little image here that I want to use. So I'm going to click on my image and open it up. The software is going to go ahead and it's going to load in that image for us in place of the green screen background that we have. So once that's loaded up, I can scroll down here and we can see that we now have this image loaded up in the background, but we can still see a little bit of green around the person here. So we need to adjust some of these settings to make that look better. So I'm going to scroll down just a little bit so we can see our first slider here and still see some of my preview. So I'm going to adjust this slider here and see if we can get rid of some of that green. Alright, so I adjusted the sliders a little bit to try to get rid of as much green as I possibly could. If we scroll down a little bit more, we actually have the option to change which color we are actually replacing with our image. So by default, it's a green for the green screen, but we can actually click on this and click on blue, for example, and that's going to get rid of all the blue in the video instead of all the green. Okay, so you can see it kind of goes back to where it was because we had no blue in the video. If I were to choose black instead, we can see that her clothing, her skirt or her dress, and the phone she was holding, it has went away and been replaced with that background image that we uploaded. So you can adjust the different colors that you would like to chroma key out as well inside of the software. Alright, so as I mentioned, we have tons of different video effects here that you can choose from. And if you want to use one of these, just click on Apply Effect, and the software is going to apply that effect to your video. And then all you have to do is simply save it to your computer, and then it's yours to use on the different social media platforms that you have, your websites, and anywhere else that you would like to share that video. So thanks for watching, and be sure to grab your copy of Explaindio Video FX now.